Hi Cyclones, good morning. Welcome to week 10 and our new unit. Unit 3 is on culture. Step number 1, watch the weekly video. Again, it is going to be an Edpuzzle. It is for a grade. The answers come from the video. And then later today, I'll send out the week 10 social studies email. If you have not taken your unit 2 assessment or you're interested in reassessing, be watching for that weekly email because I'll put information in there about the unit 2 test. And then completing the culture richness photo gallery assignment. Let me walk you through that. And actually, let me put on something to you first. I think this is a little bit different for you all this week. I'll post your essential questions and learning goals, so you've got that you can always access. Once I finish this video, I'll put it into Edpuzzle and I'll post it on Schoology for you. And one thing that's going to be different now, you have to do the assignment before you can do the next one. Oh, like in class where you had to do your PDSA graphic organizer before the test would open for you. So you're going to need to do your Edpuzzle for the week 10 video first before it'll open the next thing. And so after you've watched the video, done the Edpuzzle, you'll open up your cultural richness photo gallery activity. And then just a reminder, submit it when you're done. If you would please put your answers in a different color font, it's easier to read them. That would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. So you're going to look through the photos linked here, thinking about different cultures and cultural activities you're reviewing. And this is an introduction, but to help you out, I wanted to give you a little bit of background first. So I went ahead and give you the definition. You're going to see it again later during our introduction. But culture can be defined as a way of life for a society or group of people, so sort of daily life. So just keep that in the back of your mind as you're doing the assignment for this week. You can always come back to this Google Doc to review the definition or this video. Essential questions: how are people and groups different, and this is personal connection. How does your culture affect your behavior? So things to be able to answer by the end of the unit. And then learning goals. We're going to keep this on here because there are going to be some other nations that we're going to be seeing during this unit, and we can add not very many, maybe 1 or 2 to our world map. And then explain how the physical and human characteristics of places and regions are connected to human identities and cultures. Number 3, analyze material culture to explain a person's perspective and use of place, and then compare and contrast the human characteristics within and among regions. Okay, so as you're going through the pictures, think about different cultures and cultural activities, and then answer these questions. You can go back to the photo gallery as needed. I'm going back to the essential questions and the definition as needed. And again, this one is that personal connection. Let's look at what it's like. Here's what you're going to see. Some really amazing pictures. So you'll go over here and you're going to click through them. And then notice there's captions that's going to tell you what's happening in the picture and also location of where it's taking place. And for question number 3, you're going to be putting the name of the continent, just the 7 major continents. Which continent is that activity located in? And this is where, for example, high school football. That's very vague. It doesn't give you any clues about location. But when you go through the pictures and you find the picture of high school football, over on the side, it's going to tell you where that event is taking place, the location, and then you'll use that to tell which continent is taking place on. And all that is due before you attend your in-person class. During class, we'll look at the essential questions and learning goals. The weekly question, tell you what, I'm going to take if your name is drawn, I'm going to take a question from this homework assignment. And no, you don't have to have it memorized. If it's like a very specific question, I'll let you look at yours on your computer. Or if it's more of a connection type question, that's just something you'll be able to just make that connection to because you had done the assignment. And then if we add nations. Okay, then we're going to do a pair deck together. I'm going to introduce you to the new culture journal. We'll walk through that. And then we're going to do like a short video, some little readings about introduction to culture, and we're going to update information on your culture journal. And then after class, I'll be right back. Okay. Then after class, your homework assignment is elements of culture. And just a reminder, doing on Edgenuity, we are now in Unit 3. elements of culture. So just make sure it says elements of culture at the top. The circles are white because they haven't been completed yet, but once you've finished it, you can self-check that it's done because it'll be purple with the white check mark. And then using the information in the Edgenuity lesson, where are we at? To add information to your culture journal, slides 4 and 19. There we go. And slide 4, physical geography, human geography, you can just copy the definitions from your either Unit 1 or Unit 2 notes, the definition and the picture. And the others, they're not all going to show up in the first lesson, but if any of the words show up when we are doing any of this, we can add the words to your journal. And then anything that's in your Edgenuity lesson, elements of culture, can be added to the vocab. And then I believe it was, and then part of this we're going to do together in class. But for the Edgenuity is 4 and here we go, 19. And then so filling in this information based upon the Edgenuity lesson. But you are going to get the culture journal during class. So don't worry, this is what to do after you've had your in-person class. And that is due by 11:59 p.m. on Tuesday, November 24th. But the only thing you need to worry about before you come to your in-person class is this video on Edpuzzle, the weekly email. Again, if you're needing information about the Unit 2 test, that'll be in there. And then completing the cultural richness photo gallery assignment. If you have any questions, happy to help you. Please Microsoft Team, email, or come to my Zoom. Here's information on my Zoom. Let me know if you have any questions. I think that's it. Have a wonderful day. Look forward to seeing you. Bye, Cyclones.